Yo! Perfidious Pete here, back to snap this baby off like Joe Theismann's shin bones in XCOM, War of the Chosen. Now, it may be a little early to call on this one, but after our last run, I'm beginning to think that maybe I was wrong about skirmishers, and maybe they're not going to be the weakest of the overall special classes, but in fact, maybe they might just be the most broken class we've put together to date. If the Battle Lord ability works the way it seems to work based on our admittedly small sample size, we have one data point, which was last episode, but if it works the way it seemed to work last episode, and especially if the ability stacks when multiple units use it simultaneously, we may be about to shatter this Advent alien insurrection like Carrie Strug's ankle. It's just, the ability seems unbelievably powerful, especially if it stacks. Like, if it doesn't stack, it's just pretty good, but if you can tag it on top of itself, it may just straight up be hideously broken, like game-breakingly amazing. Speaking of game-breaking, Pete, while we're on the subject, apparently any other career-ending sports injuries you'd like to reference in the intro to this episode? I don't know, maybe talk about that foul ball that hit Juan Encarnacion in the eye? Want to talk about that one? Or, you know, the time that gentle sea breeze wafted past Neymar's shin and caused him to collapse and roll around on the field like an asshole for 20 minutes? No, I kid. Neymar's never actually been injured. I just give him shit because he makes his sport look stupid by rolling around on the ground for no reason at all. Fucking jerk. Knock that shit off. You look like an asshole, though. Actually, you know what? When like soccer players do when they go full flop mode like that, it doesn't just make them look like an asshole. It makes them look like a 9-year-old who's playing up. Mom, please, I'm hurt so bad. You just be like, shut up, Jimmy, you're not fucking hurt. Get back out there. You're fine. Stop whining like a little baby tit bitch. Get out there and do your fucking job. I don't like flopping. Let's get back to scanning here, otherwise this episode's gonna flop harder than Neymar. Picking up some supplies. We're really just waiting for some people to get out of... Dominic Toretto has recovered from his wounds. Fantastic. The Avatar project is starting to be a bit of an issue. I'm working on it, John. Do you mind? I gotta get these supplies. Once I pick up the supplies, we're gonna come down here and start working on making contact. You know, I was thinking about maybe picking up that soldier too, but honestly, I think we're gonna have to let that one go.
Progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander.
Yeah, I know, I'm super good at my job, Optimus Prime. Thanks for the praise, though, even though it rings hollow in my ears and it's bitter and blacker than the ashes of my ruined life. We really wouldn't mind stopping this minor breakthrough. Collateral damage, Advent troopers carry more explosives. I don't necessarily like that. Aliens are gonna get another facility in a single week? Jesus, they're on fucking rampage with the construction, though. Inside job. I'm just looking to see if any of these are something we might theoretically even consider using, and the answer is no. All of those benefits are objectively bad. We're gonna leave those supplies for now, finish picking these supplies up. Oh, yes, I'm quite intrigued by them, Dr. Tigan. We could really use some mimic beacons, mostly because I think that's gonna be an integral part to making Battle Lord broken as piss. We got a bunch of different autopsies available. I don't really care about Gauss weapons. You know what? Let's go ahead and knock psionics out of the way because it should be an integral part of opening up some other research avenues for us. Okay, Avatar project is now officially like 2 pips away. We really got to go make contact with somewhere we can use as a safety valve. Yes, thank you, John. At this rate, John, I'm not sure we're actually going to be able to slow them down, though. They just seem to be going along at a basically breakneck pace. We do technically have 1 safety valve available to us. But Xander Cage can't be wounded.
I'm not all that happy about it. But one of my best people has decided to come join your crew after that last covert action.
Well, I mean, you know what? You don't have to worry about being unhappy about it, because I'm just gonna fire them immediately. Like, they're coming right back to you there, so don't worry. I did see a mission that had a promotion. 40 intel promotion. Who do we want to give this promotion to? I mean, it actually needs to go to Xander Cage, though, and he's lightly wounded for 3 days. I think what we'll do instead, let's hold off on this then. We'll reduce the Avatar project progress, even though this does take a little bit longer. We can get somebody a little bit of extra speed. I'm leaning towards Dominic Toretto, actually. 4 days for you. Xander will be back in 3. We do need to keep some of our, like, higher level guys available. Nobody can be faster than Dominic Toretto, though. He's the fastest man. And then I guess we'll just send Groot? Jackie Nenorcio? Let's send Groot. Groot, you go be the Sergeant Plus on this one. We're definitely going to spend the intel to negate the chance that a soldier gets captured. No captures. We don't want to have to do a rescue mission. Those suck.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Xander Cage, you should have gotten the promotion, though. You clearly did not. Why? Thought we sent you on that mission specifically to get you a promotion. It was the only reason we did it, wasn't it? Or did we form a bond?
These soldiers continues to grow. They can gain additional tactical strengths if they continue their
Do we not have a training center?
Commander, many of our soldiers can improve the strength of their bonds if we give them a place to train.
Yeah, I actually thought we had already done that, Bradford. Apparently I overlooked it. We got the GTS, we got the resistance
The
ring.
spokesman took a big risk getting inside Advent. Enough for me to believe he's loyal to our cause.
Wait, when you say he took a big risk getting inside Advent, does that mean he had unprotected sex with a member of the Advent organization? Because I'm not okay with that. I demand, you know, safe sexual practice, especially when engaging in, like, interspecies romance. We could use that engineer. I'm going to have to say not now. We got to get down to Safety Valve Town, man. We got to start opening this up. This facility is getting out of control. It's 2 pips. I think we start making contact here. This one is only going to cost us half as much. We do have a reduction on file. So we could get this one for 40, then we build a radio tower, then we go down to the next one. We're going to get a little bit of Avatar project progress relief thanks to our covert op. Only thing getting snapped off here is actually this run, getting busted up.
Willing to share their knowledge of Advent's
I am Carrie Strug's ankle.
The aliens are actively pursuing them.
I do want the
It will be
scientist.
Up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander.
Yeah, could you tell me about Iron Man 4, though, movie trailer guy? Just say, coming to theaters this November. Iron Man 4. This time, he's more iron than ever. I like the idea that the next Iron Man movie is just going to be called Iron Man 4 Iron Harder, and in the film, it's going to be exclusively Tony Stark doing laundry. He's given up his workaday world of being the leader of the Avengers and has instead just decided, you know what, I'm going to cash it in and open a small dry cleaning business. That's really it. So we have 2 troopers that are tired. We can send Beardo out without his running partner, and then we've got an open soldier slot and, like, no soldier to put in it. I mean, we could send old Ripper more. He's not a Vin Diesel, though. We can't send a non-Vin Diesel. You know what, Caparzo? You're going. I'm sorry. You're going to wind up injured at the end of this one, but it's got to be done. So we need an actual Vin Diesel out there on the field. We need a Vin Diesel, and you are, in fact, a Vin Diesel. Let's get our utility items available, weapons available. We don't send non-Vin Diesels on just, like, out into the field. I'm sorry. Only Vin Diesel is qualified for this kind of activity, this kind of mission. He's the only one. What would happen if we send some non-Vin Diesel out there? They're just going to get killed. That's what's going to happen. We know how this works. Remember what happened to Goose? Anybody else remember that? Is it just me? Everybody else is like, I don't remember what happened to Goose Beat. Goose got killed. That's what happened. I mean, it was definitely still Iceman's fault. But we've already discussed that. Iceman was in... I mean, that wasn't... that was a crime of passion, is what it was. Iceman murdering Goose, crime of passion. They were both desperately in love with Maverick, and they knew that ultimately only one of them could have him. And so they were just like, well, I mean, I'm sorry, Goose, but I guess you gotta die. I won't have you gainsay my love. Like, I will not have my affection for this man denied by another man, and therefore, I'm gonna fly into your path, have you go into my fatal jet wash, invoke a flat spin, fling you into a canopy roof at high speed, splatter your brains all over it like a jar of raspberry jelly that somebody flung at a brick wall, and then Maverick will be mine forever, and I can be happy. All it takes is the death of a fellow human being for me to achieve, like, both physical and emotional bliss. Plus, you know, Meg Ryan's already entrapped in a loveless relationship, so really this is a two birds with one stone kind of situation. Goose. Right. Rescue that guy. Got it. Although he does appear to be surrounded by angry robots. I do like the fact that the extraction point is near the target zone. Should be minimal chance we run into a Chosen on this mission as well, since we bumped into a Chosen last mission, and I don't see any particular reason to be, like, super conservative here. Let's play this one fairly aggro. I believe I just saw an enemy standing over there. In which case, we need the pacifier to maybe swing wide a little bit. Shane, come around over this direction. Okay, we did see an enemy, but it is only a turret. Do we have anybody who has whiplash? We do not. If we had somebody who had whiplash, we'd have no real trouble taking that turret out, because the whiplash attack is... It's like a blue screen round. It's the electromagnetic disrupting, or whatever the hell bullshit science Dr. Tigan puts behind the reason that some attacks do more damage to robots. Let's have you come over here, Caparzo. We do want to try and get this one over maybe a little quicker than average. Speed it up a little. That's less good that those guys are there. If we bring a little backup over in this direction, though,
I must run.
We're gonna be okay. We can always wrath, or we can justice somebody out in the open. Justicing somebody out in the open is really probably our go-to maneuver. I don't like the fact that purifiers now have more health than they've ever had before. And also, where did that purifier go? No, seriously though, where did that purifier go? We do have somebody who has lash. Calder Hunter has lash. You know what, then? Go ahead and whiplash this turret. If it hits it, we'll kill it. Would have also been useful, potentially, for taking out the robot that's puppy guarding our scientist, but one bonus point from an ambush kill. We found that purifier. These guys are definitely going to come towards us. Except for the purifier. You came towards us, which is fine, because you're about to get pulled out of cover into the open and completely janked. What can we do about that purifier, though? If we justice you, we're going to be standing right next to you. That's actually quite bad. But I think here's what we'll do. So we grab the Iron Giant, have him yank this purifier. Yeah, I mean, like, perfectly executed, by the way. Fantastic work. Super proud of what you have done today. That was excellent. Well then, we're going to have to play this a little differently. So now we're going to throw a frag grenade at this Spectre. That's got him standing out in the open. Rest of the team is really going to have to do some lifting here, thanks to Calder Hunter and his catastrophic dick up. So now we get a Justice 79%. Bring this Purifier over here, because Caparzo, once the Purifier is over, you have to, you can't do any subsequent actions. You're going to hit him for 6, and then you got to run away. Remember, this man explodes when he dies. This is an important part of our paradigm. You must vacate the scene, sir. We could have grappled and still gotten a shot. Might have been worth it. Not gonna grapple here. 59% chance to hit is all you've got, Denorcio? That's it, huh? What about with the Justice? You know what? 99% for the Justice. Jackie, give him the Scorpion maneuver. Get over here. Yoink. Shank him with the old Ripjack. You got it. There's the shankin. And then follow that up with the old mag rifle point blank shot to the brain, and this Spectre is done. Perfect. Hey, you want to mess with Jackie? Nobody messes with Jackie D'Norcio. Get over here, chump, and once you're over here, Jackie gonna shoot you right in the old brain pan there.
Moving there.
Moving in on my turf. This is my turf. You want to get in a turf war with Jackie D'Norcio? Jackie D gonna put you in the ground. All right, knock around. Taylor, Reese, let's just get you up here. I think we're gonna throw you into Overwatch. We're gonna throw you into Overwatch. And Shane Wolf, I'm thinking likewise we bring you into Overwatch because those explosions should bring Advent a running for the rich taste of XCOM. They did not bring Advent to run. Normally when the rich taste of XCOM is in play, Advent comes running. They can't say no. They love the delicious, creamy flavor of XCOM troopers. Well, would have liked for that to have not have happened. We knew that pod was up there, but I was hopeful we could maybe get close enough to not get boned, but nope, we got boned hard. We can get a little bit closer. If we're in this tile, like what can we see? Theoretically, we'll have vision on 2 targets. So I think we grapple to here. Oh, we could go up one? We can go up one.
Utilizing hook.
The multi-level story there kind of it head faked us a little bit, made it look like that grapple wasn't going to be possible, but in fact, that definitely possible. Before we have you do anything, then D'Norcio, we need to get somebody up here who can flip a grenade and get rid of some of this cover. Little worried about the purifier, also a little worried about the robot. I'm actually a little worried about largely everything. I'm mostly just a little worried all the time. Calder Hunter isn't going to be able to give us a whole lot. Our knockaround boys, though, we can get some good mileage out of them. Like, we bring you to here, Taylor Reese. Got some good mobility. You have shots at the purifier and at the shield bearer, but not the robot somehow. That's disconcerting, but not necessarily a deal breaker. If the Iron Giant can get a shot at our robot pal, and he can, it's just not a very good one. So what's our most optimal way to use this? We take the can't miss shot, then we have somebody like grapple his way down, hit the robot. That could work. Scourge, Beardo, knock around. I wish you had an explosive grenade. Scourge, you have an explosive grenade, right? Can you make it over here? I actually don't want you 1 level higher. I want you down here whipping a grenade at this purifier. We got to get rid of some of his cover to make him a little easier to hit. Actually, what's your chance to hit? Yeah, not good enough. He still has cover. Let's make that cover be gone. Just whip the grenado. Drop it right on his face. That's fine. Shredded his armor, got rid of his cover. Now he's standing out in the open. Anus exposed to the world. Do you not have the ability that lets you act after throwing a grenade? Because I'm thinking like it looks like you definitely don't. And for whatever reason, you suddenly no longer can shoot at the purifier. It's very confusing. Don't suppose you could grapple anywhere useful at all? Definitely not. Well then, now we're in a real pickle. So we can almost certainly kill the mech. We have almost nobody who can do anything to that shield baker. Shield baker? That's right. A man loves to bake, and shields are on the menu. So who all has robot shots? Like, also, Beardo, what can you give us? Can you give us anything at all?
I go as ordered.
All we really need is just one more person who can take a shot at that purifier. Can you get over there? You can? Are you going to be able to see him from there? You should be able to. Then again, I thought you would be able to see him from that other tile. You definitely couldn't see him from either, so maybe I'm just out of my damn mind. No, you got the shot. 100% chance at the purifier. Good shot for the crit. We take it. Didn't get it.
Soon to be out of ammunition.
Who else has an action left? We got Jackie on the roof. We got Taylor knock around Reese here. Reese should have 2 actions. He still can't see that man, though. Reese has 2. He can't see the robot. I'm very confused by what's going on here. He can't see the robot. I'm a little baffled, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to wrath over here. I had hoped we could hit this shot, then wrath our way over and maybe get the kill. Now it's looking like that may not be in the cards. Jackie, you're probably just gonna have to shoot this man twice. It's the only way we're gonna get him.
We must destroy their armor.
May not get him even then. Alright.
Their armor still holds.
Yeah, I'm a little salty about the holding of the armor. We left a purifier and a shield bearer unattended. Shield bearer gonna shield, which is fine. I'm actually terrified about what this purifier might do. He's gonna set us all on fire, though. Yeah, that's extraordinarily bad.
I am wounded.
It's raining. Shouldn't we be going out? God damn it. Oh, good. Perfect time to go berserk. Anthony Caparzo is berserk.
We'll have to give our soldiers plenty of time to rest.
Fantastic work, Caparzo. That's, I mean, brilliant. You actually just probably killed one of our own team. That was amazing work. Really, really, really good. I am utterly furious. Well, Shane Wolf's on fire, and we have no real method to put him out, because I think our only guy with the med kit may also be on fire. No, I would really rather not hunker down. I'd like you to just shoot this purifier before he hits us again and somebody else winds up dead. We can't use any special ability. Oh, this mission is a fucking nightmare, though. Calder Hunter, our whole team is injured or on fire, and I can't believe that Caparzo blew up that fucking car and caused us even further travail. Taylor Reese, if we move him, is he on fire where he's at? He's not on fire. If we move him, he's going to get set on fire.
Cover me, reloading.
He is currently not on fire. If we move him, he gets set on fire. We're just going to hunker down and try and avoid getting lit ablaze until idiot-ass Shane Wolf can put himself... yeah. One purifier and a line of sight issue cost us basically our entire run. This is what happens when all your experienced teammates are out of action. If we'd have had one Battle Lord there, we'd have been perfectly fine. Shield Bearer would have shielded, then we could have shot that man. Taylor Reese is still burning. Good. That'll... fantastic. He'll be out of commission for a really long time. Calder Hunter got extinguished. When were you on fire? Wolf? Squatty Shane Wolf is no longer burning. When was he burning, though? Who is still burning? Anybody? Anybody still on fire? Seems like the answer is no, but Caparzo ain't doing us any fucking favors. Caparzo, have I mentioned lately how much I hate you? Have I told you? Oh, great. Taylor Reese is actually still on fire and spawned a pod. Weren't you not on fire, though? Like, just a split second ago? I could swear that you were not on fire even an instant ago, and now suddenly you are, in fact, 100% ablaze? How did that happen? I'm not insane. You definitely weren't on fire a second ago. We got a Justice over here. We're not going to get the sectoids. What we got to do... Wow, we don't even have a great chance at justicing the Spectre. We need to pull him out in the open. Perfect. Start shanking. And then also, we need to concentrate all fire on the Spectre. We might get lucky and maybe the sectoids will try and throw some mind control or something. That's actually a terrible chance to hit, Calder Hunter. Can anybody else do better? Knock around, we should probably just move you to full cover. Iron Giant, we're actually also going to bring you up here. and take away our own flank shot because we're an idiot. We're probably going to put you on Overwatch. Take this shot. Perfect. God damn it, Denorcio. I say, God damn it, Denorcio. Even if this hits, it won't kill him. Gonna leave him with one. Beardo. Yeah, you guys are making some real high quality shots here. I'm proud of everyone. This is going super well. You're on fire, and thus we can't really leave you exposed. If we go stand in this puddle of blood, will that extinguish you? The answer is no. Well, might as well take another ghetto shot. Ah, good. I love it when the lowest percentage chance is the one that actually succeeds. Iron Giant getting promoted to Sergeant. We're going to see some mind control trickery here. Well, we resisted the mind control and panicked instead. Perfect. We're on fire and panicked. We're also going to just empty our weapon for no particular reason. Perfect. This is going beautifully, famously, lovely. I'm having a great time. You've done a completely irrelevant thing by reanimating a zombie. Oh, good. Did you go out? Taylor Reese is still burning, which means he's gonna definitely die. Who has the med kit? You do. You've got to get over to that man in a single action. Is there any possible way you can do that? The answer is, of course, a resounding and loud no. So we have to kill this sectoid somehow, because that's the only way we keep you from being dead. This sectoid has got to die. Who can get over there and maybe fling a grenade at him or something? Jackie? Okay. You might be just the man to save the day. So we bring you up here, drop you on top of the car. Like so. That doesn't cost us anything. We throw a grenade at the sectoid. Out and about. This brings him out in the open. What's our hit chance with just a gun? We need to kill this man. 94%. Don't miss, please. Alright, that should eliminate Shane Wolf's mind control. We can't do anything to eliminate the panic. No, not okay, he's not panicked anymore. Alright, you get over here. Get up here, Caparzo. Gotta patch up our boy. You gotta put him out or he's gonna die.
You will fight on.
He's got leather skin. The man's been in 500 fights. It's gonna take more than this to take him out of action. Just because he was completely immolated and set ablaze. Why are there two enemies? Oh, one's just a Psy zombie. We don't care about that man at all. Scourge, you don't have a wrath attack, or I just wrath you over here, hit him with the wrath, and then shoot him point blank in the face. Not gonna be able to do that. Well, I mean, the point blank in the face part we got covered. It's the wrathing attack over that's not really gonna happen. Do you have wrath available? You do. So we're gonna have you finish this man off then. No, wrath. Well, you know what? Nah, I'm actually not gonna do that because there's a chance it fails. Instead, I'm gonna detonate him with the grenade. We can't have any more unexpected actions going off on this mission. We need this to be done. This has already been a war crime. We got to get out of this shit, and we got to get out of it now. Everybody else, get your ass to the extraction zone. Hack the thing, please, and open this door. Didn't know we could access door controls from off angles like that. I kind of like it. Resistance broadcast, watch list. I don't really care. We're not going to hit either one of these, so it doesn't matter. Got the Iron Giant hacking. You'd think the guy would have a natural advantage with being mostly computer-based himself. You'd expect him to be a little better at this kind of stuff. It's Goose! How come every time we have a mission that's just a catastrophic calamity, fucking Goose is on it? We only had one person die in our last campaign. It was Goose. Everybody gets completely ruined on this mission. Goose is involved. The guy's a fucking jinx, man. We need fewer Gooses.
transport inbound on your current position.
Yeah, it's not good.
Reloading weapon. No trespassers.
Can we just get out of here? So, you're really injured. Can we get you close enough to the extraction zone to just leave? No. So, we're waiting on Caparzo, and since we're waiting on Caparzo, that means we're going to have to go for the old Overwatch ambush. So, put everybody, I guess, in an elevated position near the drop zone, get them all ready to fire.
As you command. I will not waver.
Beardo, I would really prefer you to not get shot here.
Moving there.
You've been shot enough for one day. Actually, the whole team has been shot enough for one day. We're at our get shot limit. We've reached peak bullet in faceness, and I'm not having any more of it. The knockaround guy, if it weren't for his leather skin, would already be dead. So whatever these guys are should land and die, because we have their position surrounded by a team full of people who are overwatching, and it's definitely not going to happen because one of those is a robot. We are not going to have enough oomph. Probably could have just beat feet on this one. Well, get ready to get shot a bunch. So you're dead. Or not? We got one of them. So what exactly happened? We didn't kill anything. We got one trooper. We got the stun lancer. I honestly don't know what the hell's going on here. Yep. Thanks for reminding us where we are. Here we are. Yep.
Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
We have plenty of people who can get that, man. We cannot... How can I not see that robot from here, though? I'm genuinely appalled by the fact that we cannot see that robot. So we're going to wrath over, stab you in the face. You're dead. We should maybe get a shot at the robot now based on his updated position. I mean, we can see him, but for whatever reason, seeing him ain't believing, so we can't actually shoot him. Perfect. If we're on top of that, we're not going to be able to see him or shoot him either. Beardo has but a single bullet. Do we even have enough bullets to kill this man? You can't miss. You know what? To hell with it, Caparzo. Wrath over there, because Wrath also can't miss, and it's going to do as much or more damage as our gun. And we can then follow it up with a point-blank shot. Best way to guarantee a hit is just to stand right next to the robot as it dies. Now, everybody else, get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. This mission has got to be over. I'm done. That's it. I've had an ass full of this mission. I want it to be over now. Everybody go. Caparzo, you know what? You're on your own. Fuck you. This is what should have happened when you were lying in that street with a Nazi bullet in your guts. The rest of the team should have just been like, well, he's dead. Let's keep going. That Private Ryan ain't gonna save himself, am I right? Denorcio, you can go. Caparzo, of course, you still can't get here because... Well, you know, I mean, I'm assuming an abdominal gunshot wound probably would lower your overall mobility a little bit. It's gotta have some negative effects on your combat efficacy. Also, Caparzo, you're the one person on this mission who didn't get hurt, and yet you're still going to wind up in the infirmary. I hate everything. Our whole team is going to be sidelined.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I hate all of you, by the way. All of you are just, like, you guys are a bad team. So what happens when you listen to Lieutenant Ted Danson and he says, oh, no, take Caparzo. I'm sure everything will be fine. He definitely won't lose his shit and blow up a car while somebody's standing next to it. We can't trust Caparzo anymore. He's a panicky idiot. He better not have got promoted. You got promoted for fucking fragging a teammate. I hate you as much as I could possibly hate you, though. So we definitely want to pick up Wrath, and we definitely want to pick up Volatile Mix. Yes, that's going to cost us a couple of our soldiers' AP, but the grenades seem to be a big part of our game. Our soldiers mostly suck, so... Shane Wolf making it to Squatty. But our soldiers are not particularly good. we're gonna need these abilities to really help us pick up the slack. They need those grenades so they can have guys who have no cover. Their cover destruction is, it's not just a good idea for these guys, it's also a way of life.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
Well, let's see here. We're going to give basically the entire team a few days off to recover because all of them are either on a covert action or injured. I hate everything. And I'm going to continue to do that between episodes because I'm wrapping this one up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot.
Most of my kind, what we remember of our lives as Advent puppets is clouded.
That's a convenient excuse. So suddenly it's all clouded as an Advent puppet and you can't give me any good inside intel, no real deep dirt on how to bring the organization down from the inside. It's like if we went to interview Kylie Kardashian and she's like, yeah, you know, I don't really know a whole lot about my parents or their relationship or any of my other family members. It's all kind of a blur. Although in her case it would be a blur because of probably the chronic alcoholism. But I digress. If you'd like to see me get my comeuppance for making fun of career-ending sports injuries as I take what is the XCOM equivalent of a career-ending sports injury, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, I'm gonna go, I don't know, trying to look for some low-sodium foods to make my life slightly less salty. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.